Let's talk first about sensory differences on level 1 of the Ziggurat. In your Introduction to Education of Students with Autism, you learned that most, if not all, people on the autism spectrum experience sensory input differences. The 7 senses listed on your slide were discussed at some length in that seminar. I do encourage you to refer back to the information you gained from that as a refresher. If you are like most of us who learn about sensory and motor disturbances, you were very interested and intrigued by that information. Well, I hope it made you look around you with a new perspective on everyone's behavior, not just those persons with autism. Remember, sensory differences aren't only present in autism, but throughout the general population as well. When a student's body has difficulty organizing information received through any of his senses, the brain tells him to attend to the circumstances around him and either to seek or to avoid input in the sensory area in question. This is an unconscious process, but requires brain activity to address. That part of the brain is then not available to learn the task, skill, or content he's supposed to be attending to. I know this intimately, since I am a person with substantial sensory motor disintegration, and ignoring those brain messages is darn near impossible. Often my compensatory action occurs before I'm even aware of it. I piddle, I fix, because that's a sense that I have difficulty with. How much harder this must be for a disabled student in a situation he may find difficult to attend to in the very first place. Addressing the student's sensory differences will require some planning on your part. You'll want advice on activities which address particular needs. Then you'll need to decide where those activities can occur in the various settings in which the student participates. Finally, you'll need to plan to implement the necessary activities as antecedents during the occurrence of a problem behavior at the point of behavior, and/or as consequences. Once a teacher knows the individual student very well, many find it most beneficial to use sensory activities to preempt problem behaviors. Your first mission is to provide for the student's sensory needs so that he can be an effective learner. That's a Ziggurat Level 1 intervention. Later, you'll teach a student to first recognize his sensory need, and then second, to request the activity which will ameliorate the sensory issue. Now that's a Ziggurat Level 5 intervention. Food for thought. Concentrate first on providing what the student needs.